I think that what made them have a hard time was Kobe was basketball. No one worked hard. Jack's like, I'm going to still win. Yeah. So I can see how that would annoy you. I'm not really like big fun because I like things. That's kind of work, but you can also have traits too. Yeah, I'm happy to go with her. I'm going to go with it'll be fun. Oh, nice. The enforcement. Yeah. Pretty much. Trust me, Dixon.
Shabbat Shalom. We're going to start on page 11.
How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hinei matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hinei matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Shevet achim gam yachad.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. It's so nice to be back out here on our patio. Weather is nice today, not too hot, which is great. And I'm really glad to be joined tonight by Dara Turchin, our song leader, and the Temple Emanu-El Brotherhood for this Brotherhood Shabbat. I kind of have it easy tonight. It's nice. The taste of what the rabbi gets to do. So with that, we will continue on page 10.
Thank you. Again on page 10. Celebration. Adonai, tonight we celebrate the men who constitute our brotherhood. We acknowledge their tireless service to our community. We pay tribute to their commitment to our heritage. We honor their love of their families, and we celebrate their unique spirituality and humble reverence of the sacred in their lives. May their heroism, generosity, truth, and sincerity continue to enrich the life of our beloved temple forevermore. Amen.
The week has been long and at times the work has been hard. There were business associates who wanted more than we could give. There were those who asked for more than they had a right to ask for. We felt our control falter and sway. It has not been easy. God tells us as we are holy. God commands us to be holy. While it has not been easy, God has given us Shabbat. Shabbat offers us the opportunity to free ourselves from the daily turmoil and look within to realize the holiness that exists in each and in our world. This night's Shabbat is special for Brotherhood. We have the opportunity to show the sacredness and spirituality within each of us. Although we do not often express it in words as we will tonight, nevertheless we feel it. And more importantly, our Brotherhood members demonstrate it through our actions all year long. Through our worship tonight, we give voice to this, and together we share that voice with you, our community. Amen.
We read together on page 13. How do we make Shabbat something special? There are days when we seek things for ourselves and measure failure by what we do not gain. You can join in if you like. On the Shabbat, we seek not to acquire but to share. There are days when we exploit nature as if it was a horn of plenty that can never be exhausted. On the Shabbat, we stand in wonder before the mystery of creation. There are days when we act as if we care nothing for the rights of others. On the Sabbath, we are reminded that justice is our duty and a better world is our goal. Therefore, we welcome Shabbat, a day of rest, a day of wonder, a day of peace.
Continue with Lecha Dodi on page 14.
Lecha Dodi Likat Kalai Elalai 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 B'nei Shabbat Nekabela. Lecha Dodi Likat Kalai Elalai 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 B'nei Shabbat Nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'bichur echad Yishmi'anu elchem meyuchad Adonai echad u'shmo echad L'shemu tiferet b'tivila Lecha Dodi Likat Kalai Elalai 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 B'nei Shabbat Nekabela. Lecha Dodi Likat Kalai Elalai 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 B'nei Shabbat Nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha Ki mikor ha'beracha Mirosh b'kerem nesucha Sof ma'aseh b'machshash matila Lecha Dodi Likat Kalai Elalai 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 B'nei Shabbat Nekabela. Lecha Dodi Likat Kalai Elalai 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 B'nei Shabbat Nekabela. Hitoreri, hitoreri Ki ba'orech kumi ori Uri, uri, shir daberi Kivod Adonai ayit miglak Lecha Dodi Likat Kalai Elalai 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 B'nei Shabbat Nekabela. Lecha Dodi Likat Kalai Elalai 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 B'nei Shabbat Nekabela. Oim v'shalom atet ba'ala Am b'simcha u'b'sola Tov likmenu am segula Boi chala, boi chala Lecha Dodi Likat Kalai Elalai 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 B'nei Shabbat Nekabela. Lecha Dodi Likat Kalai Elalai 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 B'nei Shabbat Nekabela. Lecha Dodi Likat Kalai Elalai 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 B'nei Shabbat Nekabela.
Continue with the lighting of our Shabbat candles on page 18, and it's my honor to welcome Brotherhood President Ron Blumstein.
In every beginning there is darkness. The darkness of chaos seems eternal. Yet form emerges, light dawns, and life is born. In the Most High made heaven and earth. In every beginning there is darkness, the darkness of ignorance, which smothers human dignity. the darkness of fear, which chokes the creative will, the darkness of tyranny, which stifles freedom. The Most High said, "Let there be light." The Sabbath candles celebrate the divine power that makes for life and light. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, yitzivanu b'hadlik ner shel Shabbat. Blessed is eternal power that inspires our people to kindle the lights of Shabbat. Blessed is the source of life and light. May we be blessed in the light of dignity, creation, and freedom. May we be blessed with a life of joy, love, and peace.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Of course, now that we welcome Shabbat, I'll invite you to welcome someone near you across the aisle, maybe somebody you've never met before. Wish them a Shabbat Shalom.
Right?
Shabbat Shalom.
We turn to page 20. Shabbat is a day of freedom and peace, a celebration of life and creation. May it open our eyes to the goodness we have attained and our hearts to the goodness we may yet achieve. Let moments of holiness enter the world, uniting matter and spirit in the joy of holiness. As we welcome Shabbat, the day of days. Now Shabbat is with us. Now we reach out for the divine in ourselves and in the world. Here, time and place invite our commitment to the ancient purposes that are our present hopes. Now time and place are one, bringing promise of triumph over anguish and despair. And when we shall have gone from this place on our separate ways, may our words and promises bring fulfillment and peace. In this sanctuary, we seek to free ourselves from the fears and conflicts that estrange us from one another. We therefore acclaim the eternal power in the universe that helps us to grow in understanding and love and leads us to freedom.
Page 21.
Yitkadal ve'yitkadash shmei Rava ve'almad yivarach yerutei ve'amlich malchutei v'chayechom u'vyomechom u'chayetecho beit Yisrael ba'agala ba'agala u'vizman kariv ve'imeru amen. Yehei shmei Rabba mevorach, ve'alam olam me'omaya, yitbarach, yitbarach, ve'yishtabach, ve'yitpa'ar, ve'yitromam, ve'yitnasei, ve'yithadar, ve'yithalei, ve'yithalel, shmei dekudesha brichu, le'elor min kol birchata, ve'shirata, Tushbechata v'nechemata, damiron ve'alma, ve'imeru amen.
Baruch Hu on page 22. I invite you to please rise if you are able.
Please turn to the middle of page 24. There was silence, there was chaos, there was a voice. A mind went forth to form worlds. Now order reigns where chaos once held sway. Together, Allah makes the evening fall, Allah brings on the dawn. The moon follows accustomed paths, constellations their patterned ways. Sovereign is the will that orders the stars and their courses in the endless skies. Sovereign is that will.
The bottom of page 25, please. Unending is your love for your people, the house of Israel. Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts have you taught us. Therefore, O God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and rejoice in your Torah and your mitzvot forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life and the length of our days. Then your love shall never depart from our hearts. Blessed is God who chose love, Israel in love. And how unyielding is the will of our people Israel. After the long nights, after the days and years when our ashes blacken the sky, Israel endures. Heart still turned to love, soul turning still to life. Together, so that day and night, early and late, we will rejoice in the study of Torah. We will walk by the lights of the mitzvot. They are our life and the length of our days. Praise be the source of life and love in Israel, our people.
I'll invite us just to take a nice deep breath in. That nice cool breeze into our lungs. One more deep breath.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
seated. Continue on page 28.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושינתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם אלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Please turn to 29. These quiet moments of Shabbat open my soul, blessed with another week of life. I give thanks to the Eternal who creates and sustains us. For all the good I have known during the days that have passed, I am very grateful. I know I have not always responded with my best effort, but often I did earnestly try. I have tried to give my family love and devotion, and I pray they may grow more loving as years pass. Even as I regret my weaknesses, I rejoice in my accomplishments. Let these achievements, O God, lead to many others. May I be blessed on each Shabbat with a sense of having grown in goodness and compassion. There have been times when I endeavored to help those in need. Now I ask only that I may be able to do yet more. Let my actions testify to my worth as your partner in creation. More and more, let me find my life's meaning in working with others to bless our lives by making this a better world.
Page 30.
מלכותך ובניך, בוקי היום לפני משה וליום, זה אלינו ואמרו, זה אלינו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש.
This next piece is not in the Siddur, but if you are here often, and many of you are, you know it, and if not, it's pretty easy to catch on.
Let there be love and understanding.
page 32. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael Eid HaShabbat Le'asod Eid HaShabbat L'dorotam B'rid Olam B'yeinu Yuvin b'nei Yisrael Od Hayalolim Ki Shishia Yemamim Eseh Adonai Eid Hishamimim B'Eid Heretz Ubayim Heish B'Yah Shabbat B'Yesh Nefesh.
Page 34. Where has this week vanished? Is it lost forever? Will I ever recover anything from it? The joy of life, the unexpected victory, the realized hope, the task accomplished. Will I ever be able to banish the memory of pain, the sting of defeat, the heaviness of boredom? On this day, let me keep for a while what must drift away. On this day, let me be free of the burdens that must return. On this day, Shabbat abide. Help me to withdraw for a while from the flight of time. Contain the retreat of the hours and days from the grasp of frantic life. Let me learn to pause, if only for this day. Let me find peace on this day. Let me enter into a quiet world this day. On this day, Shabbat abide.
We continue with our Amidah, and starting on page 35, I'll invite you to please rise if you are able.
Adonai sevatai tiftach ufi yagi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your glories. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avoteinu ve'imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagabo Hagibor V'Hanora El Elyon Gomer Chasadim Tovim Bekonei HaKol Bezocher Chasdei Avot Ve'imachot V'ge'ula Livnei V'neihem Le'man Shemo Be'ava Melech Ozer U'Moshiach U'Magen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham Ve'ezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai Mechayeh HaKol atah Rav Choshia Morid Hatal Mechalkel Hayim Bechesed Mechayeh HaKol Berachamim Rabim Somech Noflim Verofeh Cholim Umatir Asurim Umekayem Emunato Lishem Be'afar Michamocha Ba'al Givurot Umidom Melach Melech Be'mit Umechayeh Umatzmiach Yeshua V'ne'eman atah lecha chayot hakol Baruch atah Adonai Mechayeh hakol Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh U'kadoshim b'chol yom yechalelucha selah Baruch atah Adonai Ha'el HaKadosh.
Please be seated.
We all please turn to page 44. 44, Willie McCovey, 44. The higher goal of spiritual living is not to amass a wealth of information, but to face sacred moments. In a religious experience, for example, it is not a thing that imposes itself on humankind, but a spiritual presence. What is retained in the soul is the moment of insight rather than the place where the act came to pass. A moment of insight is a fortune, transporting us beyond the confines of measured time. Spiritual life begins to decay when we fail to sense the grandeur of what is eternal in time.
Continue on page 49. We live in two worlds, one that is and the one that might be. Nothing is ordained for us, neither delight nor defeat, neither peace nor war. Life flows and we must freely choose. We can, if we will, change the world that is into the world that may come to be. As we were taught from of old, keep your tongue from evil and your lips from deceitful speech. Be of the disciples of Aaron, loving peace and pursuing it. The whole Torah exists only to bring peace, as it is written. Let justice dwell in the wilderness, righteousness in the fruitful field. Then all shall sit under their vines and under their fig trees. Before we go on to silent meditation, it's our custom on our Kabbalat Shabbat to have a few words of Torah, and this evening we'd like to invite back up Ron Blumstein.
Parsha Ekev from the book of Deuteronomy finds the Israelites nearing the end of their long 40-year journey through the desert, from Egypt to the edge of the Promised Land. Although nowhere could I find how many times Moses heard, "Are we there yet?" Moses stood before them and reflected on their past, their struggles, and their future. They had endured extreme hardships, hunger, thirst, uncertainty. They had faltered most notably with the golden calf. Yet through it all, God remained with them, guiding them with pillars of cloud and fire, nourishing them with manna from heaven and water from rocks, and offering forgiveness and renewal. Now, as they prepare to enter the land described as flowing with milk and honey, Moses reminded them of the covenant, the sacred partnership with God. He then asked one simple question. And now, O Israel, what does the eternal your God ask of you? He then summarizes, only this: to revere the eternal your God, to walk in all his ways, to love and serve your God with all your heart and soul, keeping the commandments and laws for your good. Centuries later, the prophet Micah echoed this sentiment in a beautifully distilled message. What does the Lord require of you? To do justice, to love kindness, and to walk humbly with your God. Micah's words are deceptively simple: justice, kindness, humility. But he's not offering a checklist, he's describing a way of life. Let's unpack this. Justice is more than fairness. It's about standing up for what's right, even when it's inconvenient. If your neighbor asks you for help, do you only help if you need something in return? Justice means doing what's right, not what's transactional. Kindness is more than just being nice. You could be friendly to coworkers, but if you don't treat them fairly, is that truly kindness? Kindness must be rooted in empathy and respect. And then there's humility, perhaps the hardest of all. It's not just modesty in action, but in spirit. It's recognizing that your way of being, just and kind, isn't necessarily better than someone else's. It's understanding that how you worship God isn't superior to how somebody else does. Humility is the glue that binds justice and kindness together. To be a good person, Micah teaches we need all three. Justice without kindness can be cold. Kindness without justice can be naive. And both without humility can become self-righteous. So where do we practice this trio of values? I'd argue that there's no better place than the Temple Emanu-El Brotherhood. Brotherhood offers countless opportunities to live out these values. In the coming weeks, we'll support our temple by providing lunch to the religious school students on the first day of school, moving the bima to the Heritage Theater for the high holidays, and building the sukkah in this very courtyard. We also foster community through social events, monthly Brotherhood meetings with a complete bagel spread, outings to sporting events like the San Jose Giants game on August 21st and the San Francisco Giants Jewish Heritage Night on September 9th. Tickets are still available. And speaking of man and water, no Jewish event is complete without food. We prepare meals for the religious school throughout the year. We host our popular monthly pizza nights where we try to find the best pizza place in the valley. My personal favorite is Giorgio's on Foxworthy. And while I've never seen Brotherhood fetch water from a rock, we do enjoy a good scotch in the sukkah. Brotherhood is more than a group. It's a space to grow, to give, and to live out the values of justice, kindness, and humility. It's where we support our temple, our community, our fellow brothers, and ourselves. So if you're interested, I invite you to give Brotherhood a try. Join us as we strive not to be perfect, but to be good people. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you so much, Ron. That was wonderful. And a good plug for Brotherhood.
Yes.
Like you got both Torah, and a good plug. Yeah, they paying you? But I think there's so much good stuff to think about in there, whether you're a Brotherhood member, maybe you're a Sisterhood member, maybe you're just a member of the temple, maybe you're just checking us out. But I think the important thing from this portion is that it's really all about what it means to be in partnership with God. And so much of the work that Brotherhood does brings a sense of godliness, brings God's presence into our community, the larger Temple Emanu-El community and San Jose community as well. So I'll encourage us in these few moments of silent reflection, what are some ways that we can connect with God, bring God's presence into our lives, into the lives of people that we love, maybe people we don't know, and I think especially to our Temple Emanu-El community. We need that community so much right now. How can we all be active partners with God in creating a holy community, a Kehila Kadosha, right here at Temple Emanu-El? So we pause in silent reflection.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Hasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Hasim Leolam. Ki Adahu Melech Adon Lechol HaShalom. Ki Ata
to mind now those in our community who are in need of healing, whether that's of mind, body, or spirit. As we think now of Pam Axelrod, Sid Breaker, Ira Berkowitz, Barbara Berlant, Sandra Blair, Nava Brenner, Carol Brindell, Carol Brown, Francie Brown, Maggie Kant, Betsy Hammer Carr, Shelley Carter, Ellen Dover, Toby Ellman, Brandon Frederick, Marcia Garcia, Erica Gardner, Jerry Gassman, Rachel Goldman, Olivia Hand, Rhonda Hansen, Lewis Harris, Jim Hubert, Arlene Humphrey, Sharon Jackson, Rolando Johnson, Louis Kaskowitz, Steve Ladowitz, Elizabeth Ledwitz, Carol Lerner, Amanda Lopez, Bobby Lotman, Maureen McIntyre, Stephen Malseri, Scott Morgan, Barbara Morse, Sarah Ozer, Mike Pedro, Barry Pinsley, Ann Port, Tad Prezant, Sherry Prezant, Stephanie Rasmussen, Anthony Sains, Laura Sanders, Norman Schoenfeld, Kathy Schultz, Kayla Shine, Margie Stein, Suzanne Tobin, Donna Thyman, Donald Wanamaker, Judy Weinstein, Rabbi Andrea Weiss, Kurt Willis Sr., Sue Winton, and Orrin Wood. If there's anyone else whose name I did not mention and you're wishing healing for them this evening, I invite you to raise your hand and I'll go around the floor. We hold all of them in our hearts and wish for them a refuah shlema, a whole healing, as we join together on page 54 with Misha Berach, the Cholim. You're good off the cuff, Virginia. You don't need it. As long as there's things with food.
All right, Shabbat Shalom. You know, I love this service. Thank you, Brotherhood. I look forward to this every single year. It's so inspiring. Thank you so much. Thank you to Cantor Shoppers. Thank you, Dara. I love when you're here. You have a beautiful voice. Welcome to all of you. My name is Virginia Beck, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to this service. After the service, please join us in the back of the courtyard, Gadush, Hamotzi, and Oneg. This week's Oneg is sponsored by Carol Hoffman, Sweet, in memory of her aunt, Janice Cohen. Thank you. And thank you to Brotherhood for also the sponsorship. Okay, there's a lot going on this month. Not a surprise. On August 21st, so Lothron's going to be here. Man, do we have questions for her. And League of Women Voters are bringing her, and it's on Thursday, August 21st. And then on Saturday, the Neighborhood Havdalah on August 23rd. Please sign up for that. And I especially want to invite you to our Pride events. August is Pride Month in San Jose, and we start our observance on Sunday, August 24th at 1 o'clock in the afternoon with Trance Experience. And I encourage you to come. It's going to be a panel discussion. It's been put together by a panel member, and we'll have 2 of our members on the panel, plus the parents of one of our panel members to discuss and describe and answer questions about their trance experience. I encourage you to attend. Please sign up. Let's see, then on that Friday night, August 29th is our Pride Shabbat here at Temple Emanu-El this year. So I encourage you to attend that. And then of course on Sunday morning is the Pride Parade in downtown San Jose. So lots of opportunities. Circles of Connection, can you believe it's been 2 years since that started? We love it. It is for members, and registration will open. We'll all get emails and maybe postcards August 27th through September 5th. And there will be Shabbat with lots of food for that, just as we celebrate circles. Are you interested in the Adult B'nai Mitzvah cohort? They will begin, and of course we're looking at High Holy Days, and so we will be delivering bags, and the staff needs help with putting them together and delivering. So a lot of opportunities to be part of the temple community in an active way this next month. We hope to see you next Friday here, still at the patio. I love the patio. Shabbat Shalom.
Like the program year is starting or something. There's a lot happening. Something for everybody at Temple Emanu-El, I think. So just always check the website as well. Website, emails, everything is there. We'll continue on page 57 with Aleinu. Please rise. Make sure it's the right one. Moment, we'll turn to page 63 to recite Kaddish Yatom, our mourner's Kaddish. And it's our custom here, upon hearing the name of your loved one, to please rise so we can recognize you as a mourner in our community. We're in the period of Shiva, the first week of mourning for Joel Williams. We're in the Shloshim, the first 30 days of mourning for Gail Franklin. We're in the first year for Ivan Aronson, Alfredo Arroyo, Cindy Bartles, Mort Berlant, Sally Kyle Berlant, Dr. Sheldon Berlant, Ariel Kfir and Sherry Vivas, Ben Bloom, Dr. Howard Bloom, Pauline Bronstein, William Braden Butler, President Jimmy Carter, Rhea Carter, Jack Chase, Lei T. Day, Janice Decker, Sandy Epstein, Josefina Garcia, Joseph Grodin, Stanley Gross, Shmuel Guerra, Mickey Halloway, Barbara Hines, Debbie Hetler, Mimi Jones, Joy Kaiser, Herbert Klein, Dan Lee, Lois Lieberman, Harold Makoff, Joey McKay, Seth Mitchner, David Moore, Nicholas Ramos, Sally Ravel, Ethel Ress, Florence Rigby, Joe Riggio, Richard Rusnak, Susan Russo, Joanne Rutherford, Sandra Sachs, Kendra Silberman, Norma Slavitt, Rabbi John Stein, Mikey Stewart, Betty Stewart, Dawn Surath, Bridget Taylor, Concepcion Sanchez Valiente, Brenda Weinstock, Shirley Wiesner, Jack Stewart Weisberger. It is the yahrzeit, the anniversary of the passing of Sarah Asher, Ruby Baker, Shirley Ball, Dora Blaustein, Rose Blickman, Ethel Brody, John W. Christian, Janice Cohen, Lee Davis, Louis Deshatsky, Genevieve Deshatsky, Eli Enton, Jackie Fazio, Sam Gelman, Rabbi Joseph Gittin, Bobby Gorenberg, Eileen Hoffman, Irving Hoffman, Oscar Horowitz, Irving Horschman, Pat L. Hunter, Madeline Louise Kaufman, Harry Kessler, Howard Cratton, Bertha Crystal, Pasha Land, Eva Lev, Morris Lovey, Frida Mansell, Sumner McGatt, Nancy Markham, Naomi Meyer, Barry Melnick, Leonid Moyerman, Elias Papkin, Joseph Pintoff, Jeff Prezant, Pauline Prezant, Jackie Radwin, Max Roberts, Barbara Snyder, Harry Arnold Stern, Samuel Weinstein, Jean Wiesner, Naomi Wolf. May all their memories be for a blessing as we rise together as one community and recite the words of Kaddish Yatom on page 63. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, ve'alma divra chirutei ve'amlich malchutei, ve'chayechon u'vyomechon, u'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, va'agala u'bizman charib v'imru, amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam u'lalmei almayan. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitroman v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shemei kudashah b'richu. Le'ela mikol birchata v'shirata, tush bechata v'nechemata, da'amiran ve'alma v'imru, amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, imru, amen. Oseh shalom b'rama, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, v'imru, amen. Please be seated. Thank you once again to Brotherhood and to Dara for really leading the service for me tonight. I'm going to say Wick, but they really took the lead here. Really appreciative, really wonderful to spend Shabbat with you and with everybody here this evening. We'll join in just a moment for Kiddush and Motzi behind us. We'll conclude with some more words of peace. We just can't get enough these days. Oseh Shalom.
Oseh Shalom, B'Roma. Oseh Shalom, B'Roma. Hu yaseh, hu yaseh, hu yaseh Shalom. Hu yaseh, hu yaseh Shalom. Hu yaseh, hu yaseh, hu yaseh Shalom. Aleinu. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. Oh, say shalom in Roma. Oh, say shalom in Roma. Huyase, 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 shalom. Huyase, 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 shalom. Huyase, 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 shalom. Aleinu.
Shabbat Shalom.
Hey, look at you again. All like dancing up. You all.
Right.